Don't know what I want to do with my life, which is a crazy statement because I am a third-year bio student. And you think, Joella, you're in your third year of bio. You'd think, oh, you want to go into medicine, you want to become a doctor. You'd think that I have my life together. You'd think that I know what I want to do in this life. The truth is, I don't. I have no clue what I'm supposed to do in this life. And I've been really dwelling on this. If I'm going to be honest, since first year, I've been having these constant thoughts about this, and it's become really prevalent this year. Okay, let's get it started, guys. Basically, I hate my major. I am a bio major. I hate it. I cannot stand it. And if I'm going to be honest, I've hated it since the first year, but I've been scared to admit it. I've been scared to admit it, but I hate it. I've always hated it. Always hated it. And it's sad. Because as a child, I used to love biology. I used to love science. I used to love doing science labs. I used to love doing chem labs in middle school and high school. I used to love those. I thought it was really fun. Science was one of my best classes back in elementary. I used to love science. I used to love it. I thought it was fun. And as a child, I don't know why, as a child I wanted to be many things. Okay, as a child I had 3 main dreams. As a child I wanted to become the Avatar, which is not possible. And I'm not talking about those blue people. I'm talking about Avatar, the cartoon show. I wanted to be the Avatar that had the earth bending, fire bending, water bending, and air bending. I want to be the Avatar, but that's not gonna happen. That's not real. Okay. The second dream was to become a doctor, and that was up on my scale of dreams. That was essentially my top dream. And then my last dream was to become a YouTuber. I've always wanted to become a YouTuber because I loved YouTube. I thought it was so fun. I constantly watched YouTube, and I wanted to become a YouTuber. Okay. And so I ignored those 2 dreams because obviously you can't be the Avatar. That's not real. And I just didn't know how to start a YouTube channel, and my parents would not let me. And I just thought that that's just like a dream that you can't reach. So I'm like, you know what? Let's become a doctor. Let's be a doctor. Yes. And I wish I could have slapped myself and told me, little girl, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about, because I did not know what that entailed. And since then, I have made it my life's mission to become a doctor. Okay. And I just wished when I was in high school, I was given, options. I just wished that I could have explored different things so I knew what I was getting myself into. I just wish I had more options so I could develop and figure out what skill sets I had, and with those skill sets, what kind of job would be good for those skill sets. Instead, I put it in my brain, I want to be a doctor, let's be a doctor. So my whole high school career, I've been working myself like a slave to go to university as a bio student and become a doctor. And that's what happened. I didn't think it was possible, but I got into university. I'm a bio major. It's my 3rd year. And you think, yeah, university has been this fun ride, all these experiences, it's so fun. It's not. To me, my uni experience has been one from hell. 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 L'enfer. Hell. Okay. And doing all these things as a bio major, doing all these things it's just made me miserable. All the things I used to love doing as a kid and in my teen years, all these bio and chem labs I used to love doing. As I came here to university, I hated it. Hated it. Dreaded it, actually. I hated it. Hated it every second. Okay? Since it's not the uni's fault, it's just the major. I just got into a point where this major, it just doesn't bring me joy. It doesn't bring me peace or happiness. It brings me anxiety, stress. Okay, ever since I've been in this, doing this thing, I've been nothing but depressed, nothing but miserable, constantly stressed, constantly anxious, always confused, always lost. It just hasn't been working. I've tried to convince myself that it's gonna get better, but realistically, it hasn't. It hasn't. And I've gotten to my breaking point, guys. I've gotten to my breaking point. Like, I can't. I'm just done. I'm tired. And this isn't me opting out. This isn't me being a coward. This isn't me just giving up because life has gotten too hard, because things are too hard. No, I've thought about this for like 3 years. I've really sat with myself and I thought about it. And I told myself, Joella, is this something you really want to do with your life? Really, like, is this something I want to do for the rest of my life? And I thought to myself, and I really thought to myself, I'm like, okay, what are the things I'm good at? What are my skills? And how can I bring that into this type of field, into this thing? And I really thought to myself, like, especially recently, I'm like, no, no. I really sat with this, guys. This is something I've been wrestling with. This is something that's been tormenting me. This has been something I've been struggling with. I've went to my dad about this, just bawling my eyes out to him about it. And I really thought about it. And I went to God about it. And I'm like, I can't do this. I can't be a bio major. Like, I thought about it. I'm like, yeah, I can't. This is not something I'm meant to do. Like, I actually thought about this, guys. And it just breaks my heart. It breaks my heart that I really sat with myself. And I'm like, this isn't what I'm meant to do. This is not what I was called to do. And it's sad because this is something I've wanted to do ever since I was a child. All I've wanted to do is to help people. I've always wanted to help people. I've always wanted to be the voice for the voiceless. I always wanted to take care of people, to heal people. I've always just wanted to be there for people. I've always wanted to be able to change people's lives and to touch people's hearts and to touch their souls and to be, a part of something bigger than myself. And to me, I thought that the only way I could do that was through medicine. When in reality, there are a bunch of different ways to do that. I just never got to explore it. And so now, with all of these doubts, I've obviously been stressed because we are currently in October. It's October 30th. Okay, finals are approaching. This is already my third year. Finals are approaching. It's my third year. So realistically, by now, I'm already supposed to have something figured out. I'm supposed to know what I want to do and I'm supposed to pursue it, chase it. But to be real with you, I don't have a clue. I don't know what I'm supposed to do on this planet. I don't know what God has me on this planet for. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do on this planet. I don't know what my purpose is. I don't know what God's mission is for me on this earth. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I just know that it's not biology. And it's sad. It's something I've always wanted to do, but to come to terms with the fact that you don't want to do anymore, it's just, guys, like, you don't understand. Like, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking finding out that something that you wanted to do since you were a kid and that you've literally worked for. I worked my butt off in high school. I put my blood, my sweat, my tears in high school. I really suffered in high school. Like, my last year, I suffered so much just to get accepted into a university for this major. The fact that I worked so hard to get to this point, just to not even feel fulfilled by it, it just breaks my heart. Sacrificing so much of yourself for something that leaves you miserable and depressed, it's just sad. And I've just come to terms with it, guys. I'm like, yeah, deep down inside, to me, when I really think about it, deep down inside, this is not something I'm meant to do. This is not something I'm supposed to be doing. And it's scary because if this is not something I'm supposed to do, then what am I supposed to be doing? And the thing is, I don't know, like, what am I supposed to do, guys? So, like, what am I supposed to be doing with my time on this earth, with my life? And the fact that I have no answer, that I don't know, is scary because I don't have a plan B, C, D, E, F, G, whatever. I don't have no backup plan. This is my only plan. And the fact that I'm thinking this way is basically putting this plan in the garbage. And it's like, yo, so I don't know what I want to do. And I just don't want to end up homeless in the future. I just want to have a peaceful, beautiful, life that I've always dreamed of. But I don't know how to achieve that when I don't know what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's just been a stressful time, guys. I've been really wrestling with this, really thinking about it, and I just don't want to do this. I don't want to do this major. It makes me. I'm constantly depressed. I'm constantly miserable. Constantly lost. And the thing is, I work. Obviously, I work. Like you're lost. Why don't you go get tutoring? Why don't you watch YouTube videos? Why don't you do X, Y, and Z to get better? Don't you think I've tried? I've done those things. I've gone to tutoring. I've watched YouTube videos. I have put my time and my effort and my blood, sweat, and tears in understanding these things, in doing these things. But at the end of the day, it's not enough. I've tried and I've tried, I've tried and I've tried, and it's not working. Nothing's getting better. Nothing's getting better. I don't know what to do, and it's stressing me out, and it's scaring me. Because the future right now, it looks bleak. It looks really uncertain, and it's freaking me out. And the only comfort I have is that God has a plan. I don't know what it is, but that's the only thing that's giving me comfort. And the only thing that's giving me comfort is knowing that other people have and are also feeling this way. So it makes me feel less alone. And honestly, your 20s is a time to experience different stuff, try new things, whatever, do what you must. Your 20s are to just find out, discover new things, and that doesn't come easy to me, guys. That's really scary, because I feel like I've been conditioned to think one way. I've been conditioned to, you do your major, you focus on that, and you do it until the end, and then you graduate, and then you find a job, or you graduate, you go to medical school, and then 4 years, and then you do your specialization, and then you get your degree, whatever, you go to medical school, whatever, however the process is, and then bam. And the thing is, I thought about it, guys, and the whole process to become a doctor and all that stuff. I thought about it. I'm like, yeah, no. And let's say I do become a doctor. Let's say I do become a doctor. I really thought about it, guys, and I'm like, yeah, I would be depressed. I'd be miserable. I'd hate it. Hate it. Like, obviously, you're doing something good. You're helping people. You're saving lives. You are enriching these people's health and stuff like that. But to be honest, I would be miserable, depressed. I would regret it. I'd regret it. And it's a sad thing to admit. It's sad to admit that the thing that you've dreamed about, that you've wanted so bad, it's just sad to admit that you no longer want that. You no longer find happiness, find joy in that. It's sad to admit that you don't find purpose in that. It's sad to admit that you are at your breaking point. You cannot continue. You cannot do it. It's sad to admit that. Like, I'm still baffled at the fact that I don't want to do this major. I don't want to be a bio major. I'm done. I'm tired. I'm sick of it. I can't keep on going. I feel like I'm losing myself as this process goes on. I feel like I'm slowly, literally losing my mind as I'm doing this. I feel nothing. I just feel like enough is enough. I can barely open up my iPad to do my quizzes or to do my assignments. I can barely open up my iPad to do my readings, and I'm breaking point. I can't continue in this major. It has drained me. It has taken so much from me. I've given so much of my time, so much of my life for this major, for this thing, and I'm done. I don't find happiness. I don't find joy. And if I don't find joy, and if I don't find happiness, and if I don't find purpose in this now, imagine me when I actually have a job in that field. I'd be depressed. I'd be miserable. My family would barely see or hear from me. I'm pretty sure I would break, and I'd develop some type of issue, and I don't want that. I don't want to have a degree, but have my spirit, but have my mental health be broken. I don't want that. I want to live the rest of my life that I have on this earth, the rest of the time I have on this earth. I want to live it happy. I want to live it with a sense of purpose. The thing that gives me purpose in life, that's the thing that I want to do, and I want to continue until my dying days. I don't want to do something just for the money. No, that's going to leave me depressed. Yes, money is good, but I don't want that. I don't want that. That's not important to me. It's not important. I don't do that, guys. And lately, I just, I've just told you, I've just been feeling so lost, so confused. I was been feeling torment, about this. And I've been talking to my cousin about it because she has also been going through it, and just talking to people about, certain things, and just hearing that they've gone through something similar. It's like a breath of fresh air. It makes you feel so much better, and it just feels like you're not the only one carrying this burden. And to me personally, I just feel embarrassed, and I always feel embarrassed, or I always feel ashamed or embarrassed of just talking about things that I'm currently going through, because I know people have been going through worse, and I don't ever like talking to people about the things that I go through. I like to keep it inside. I like to go about it on my own. But as the Lord says, and as my family members say, we should not be going through things alone. We shouldn't. We need community. We need friends. We need family. Okay? It's better to go about things with a person, with somebody. Because if you go at it alone, you're going to lose your damn mind. You are going to lose it, and they're going to put you in the psych ward. Because that's where I would have ended up had it not been for my family. God. And my friends, even though my friends don't actually, I don't know if my friends know about it, but I feel like they know. I don't know if my friends know about it. Maybe they do. Maybe I've talked about it, but I don't know. Like, yeah, if it was for my family members, God, and my friends just being there, I would not be here. I kid you not, I'd be in a padded room in a psych ward, if that exists. I don't know if padded rooms are still a thing, but I'd be in a psych ward. Because the way that this major has literally put on, you don't understand, the stress that this major puts on me, like the stress and the anxiety, is not healthy. It's not good. It's not healthy. I don't like that. I hate feeling stressed. I hate feeling anxiety. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. The last time I felt so anxious, I almost died. The last time I felt so anxious, I could barely walk. I did not eat. I did not drink. I could barely sleep. I was just bedridden. I was just in my bed, and I lost a bunch of weight, and I don't want to feel like that ever again. I hate feeling extremely stressed. I just shake and I sweat so much, and I'm not able to breathe, and I can't, I can't talk. I can't think because a bunch of things that go through my brain, and I can't eat, and I'm just stuck in the bed. Like, I don't want to feel like that. I want to feel healthy. I want to feel good. And I'm not feeling like this while I'm continuing in this freaking major. I hate it. I dread going to campus, doing these damn lectures, these damn tutorials, these damn freaking labs. I dread it. I hate it. Every time I'm doing a chem lab, I feel so stupid. I feel so incompetent. I feel like an idiot. I feel dumb. I feel dumb. Every single time I feel dumb. Same thing for my bio labs. I feel dumb. I feel stupid. I feel dumb being in this freaking major. I hate it. I feel like an idiot. I feel like I shouldn't even be in this major. I feel like I shouldn't even be doing it. Whenever I'm in class, whenever I'm in my labs, I'm like, why am I here? I'm literally the dumbest person here. Why am I here? I hate it. And that's probably far from the case. I'm probably not the dumbest there, but that's how I feel. I be feeling so stupid. Like, what are you doing here? You're so dumb. You're so stupid. You're an idiot. And honestly, guys, as I'm doing the work, as I'm doing everything, I'm trying my best. I'm doing all of this. I'm juggling all of this. No. Cut the show. Let's wrap it up. No, even if I get my freaking bio degree, if I get my bio degree, my bio diploma, joellabaelenge, University of biology degree, I would not be happy. I'd not be satisfied. Sure, my family would be happy. Yes, we have a doctor's family. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Congratulations. I'd be there sulking. I'd be there like, get me out of here. Get me out of here. I've been feeling trapped. No kidding. I felt like I've been trapped. I felt like I've been in bondage. Like me and this major were in bondage. I feel like a slave to this freaking major, and me seeing all these things is insane. And me seeing all these things should be an indicator that I should not continue in this, because you should not be feeling like you're in bondage. You should not be feeling tormented. You should not be feeling stress, anxiety, depression, miserable. You should not be feeling like you're trapped, like you're stuck, like you're a slave to this freaking major. You shouldn't be feeling this. You should be feeling joy and contentment, and you have a purpose. Like, this is something you're meant to do. You should be feeling that way. You shouldn't be feeling all these negative things. You shouldn't be feeling that. You shouldn't, guys. You shouldn't. And I've been talking to my cousin And she's been like, yeah, like I've been through the same thing, and she decided to change her major, and the major that she's doing brings her like actual joy, a sense of purpose and things like that. So she's like, Joella, maybe you should like look into, changing your major, and maybe you should look into communications and media studies, because I have my YouTube channel. I've been doing this for a year now, and YouTube is something that gives me purpose. It's something that gives me joy. It's something that gives me peace. It's something that I love doing. It's just so fun. I love my channel. I love making videos and editing videos. I love it. And she's like, since you're talking about your YouTube channel and all this, you're just talking about your channel and you're seeing all these positive and beautiful things about your channel, how about you just go into this, this major, how about, you do some research and stuff like that, and you go into it, because you would do really well. I'm like, that's interesting. But I did some research and stuff like that. I'm not done with the research, but I have done some research. And to me, I don't know, I feel like changing a major, to me, especially in this in this time, because I am in my third year, I don't know why in my head, to me, I don't know why I think that changing a major like right now, I don't know why to me that's like late. I'm like, ugh, like, yeah, that's a good idea, but changing a major right now, it'd be too late. And it's like, what do you mean too late? Joella, get out of your head. What do you mean too late? There are people that are literally in their 30s or 40s or 50s or 60s or 70s going to university, and you think that you restarting is late. It's not. It's never too late to get an education. It's never too late to change your major. But I don't know why, to me, it's such a scary, daunting, crazy thing to do. I don't know why I always think of changing a major, like, to me right now. I don't know why I think that that's just not a good idea. I don't know why I'm thinking that it's like it's too late. I don't know why. I just feel like in my head, for some reason, when I think about university, it's like, yeah, okay, you go to university, you have to graduate in 4 years. You have to. You have to. You can't do a year above. You can't be in university for like 5 to 6 years. You can't. You have to graduate in 4 years, and then you have to do X, Y, and Z. I don't know why I used to think like that. I don't know. I just feel like the way I was hardwired, the way I was taught, it was, you graduate, you go to high school, you go to university, you do your 4 years, and then if there's other educational, opportunities, you do those other years, and then you do whatever. But the thing is, that's not realistic, because things happen in life that might prohibit you from graduating your 4th year, which might cause you to take a 5th or take a 6th year. And even if you do those things, nothing's wrong about that. There's nothing bad about that. But I don't know why I always had a fear of that, and I don't know why I always thought that was a bad thing, as if that's not my current predicament for this, or just in general. So I've thought about it, and it's scary, restarting basically at zero in this new major. Obviously, I haven't dropped out of my major. I haven't switched yet. I have to do more research, and I have to consult my parents about it. And consulting my parents about it would be literally one of the most scariest things, because as long as I can remember, I always told them, yeah, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a doctor. And that's all they've ever heard. And they're so proud that I got into this bio major. But then I realized, this is my life. I need to live my own life. This is my life. It's not their life. I don't want to live a life of regrets and of depression and be miserable. And so sometimes you need to take a risk. And at the end of the day, it's my life, and I'm a big girl, and I'm gonna have to tell them. And however they take it, I will still pursue it. And I just don't know what to tell them. I don't know what to tell them. I have African parents. Actually, I don't think it's gonna go bad. My parents have been very receptive. They've been really understanding. They told me, Joella, if you can't do this, it's okay. We rather you be healthy and mentally intact than have a degree and be mentally insane or mentally drained or just not be mentally well. And that made me feel good, because I don't know. I've always thought that my parents would be angry at me and cuss me out because I can't do this major. But like, Joella, you only have one life, and all we want for you is to be healthy, is to be safe, is to be happy, is to find peace and to find joy. And anything that doesn't, give you those things, cut it. Cut it off. Cut it off. You don't need those things. We just want you to be happy. And if It's not with this major. It's not with university. It's okay. So like, yeah, it's okay if you can't do university. It's okay. A lot of people who are successful in life, some of them dropped out of uni. Some of them never went to uni or college. It's okay. Okay, college, university. It's just an institution. You're not. It's not college or university that's gonna get you to heaven. At the end of the day, it's not that that's going to help you find a good job, because some people leave university, they graduate, and they're jobless. They have no job, no experience. So yeah. Whew. Honestly, talking about this, I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders, and that makes me feel so much better, because this is something I've been harboring inside for so long, and it's something I've been feeling so ashamed and so embarrassed about, which is just sad, because this is normal. A lot of people go through these things. A lot of people go through a period of time where they're in college or university, and then they realize that the major that they're doing or the minor that they're doing, they just don't find joy in it. They don't find pleasure, they don't find peace, they don't find purpose. Instead, they find it, dreadful, they find it miserable, they find it just horrible. It's been making them feel depressed, and it's giving them anxiety and stuff. And a lot of people have been feeling that way. And for a lot of people, they've either dropped out of university entirely or they changed their major. It's okay. If you can't do it, like, honestly, guys, if you can do it, it's okay. If you can't deal with it, it's okay. Life moves on. We're in our 20s, goddammit. We're in our 20s. It's okay, it happens. We're in our 20s, we're young, we can always do something else. New opportunities will arise. When one door closes, a fat one opens. It's okay. I'm honestly just going through this blindly. I walk by faith and not by sight. I'm just trusting the Lord. I'm putting everything in the hands of the Lord. I choose to be optimistic. I choose to be positive. Like, literally today, like a few hours ago, I prayed to God. I'm like, God, I don't know what I'm supposed to do on this earth. I don't know what you have. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what my purpose is. I don't know what my mission on this planet is. I don't know what to do. This major has been making me feel depressed, miserable. I hate it. I don't like it. I can't do it. Like, literally, I can't do it. Like, I don't have any, like, j'ai pas le désir de le faire. I don't have any, I can't do it. Basically, I can't do it. I literally can't do it. I told God, like, God, I can't do it. I'm like, God, I can't do it. I'm just at this point where I've realized I can't do this. I'm not meant to do this. This is not what you called me to do. I'm done with this major, and I'm scared to admit that, and it's scary, but I choose to trust you. I choose to put it in your hands. And like, God, can you like send me a sign? Can you tell me what I'm supposed to do on this earth? What my mission on this earth is? Can you tell me what I'm supposed to do? Because I'm scared, because I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't want to just be in this waiting period, continuing this major until I find what I really want to do and then do it. I just want to be like, I just want God to be like, Joella, you're supposed to do this. And then bam, I drop this major and I go do what I'm supposed to do. I don't like this waiting period. But I'm like, God, I trust you. It's okay. I don't know what I want to do with my life. I'm scared, but I trust you. And I'm just done with this major. And I just hope you tell me, or you help me figure out what I want to do, and just guide me and help me figure out what I want to do in this life. And thank you for all you've done for me. And I'll just be waiting in the meantime, but I would love to hear from you. But I choose to trust you and just put your hands over my education and over my life. And I know that you have a plan for me. I don't know what it is, but I choose to be faithful. And I just ended off by saying amen. And then I went on with my little evening and I made this video, and I'm like, God, I trust you. I trust you. So I choose to be positive. I choose to be optimistic. I choose to do that. Because if I dwell on it, I'm going to lose my mind. Because I'm not gonna lie, guys, thinking about it has literally stressed me out, and it's been putting me in like a sort of mood that I don't like. Like, lately I've been in this funk because of it. I've been in this funk. I've been stuck. Lately I've literally not done anything. Since midterms has been over for me, I've not done anything. I've just been in my bed watching YouTube, watching reactors reacting to my favorite movies or TV shows, or watching A Different World. That's all I've been doing. and I don't like it. I need to be productive. I need to do stuff. And so, yeah, I don't know what I want to do in life. I don't want to continue in this major. I'm done. I'm tired. Like, I I'm over it. I'm over. Like I'm not like sugarcoating this. Like I'm being for real. Like I'm over it. I'm not meant to do this. It's not what I'm supposed to do. I have no skill set for this bio world, for this bio life. What I'm good at does not pertain to this. I'm over it. I'm tired. If somebody has something to say about it, I don't freaking care. If my parents are happy or not, I don't care. I choose to live a life of peace, joy, and happiness. And bio is not gonna give me that. I know that. And the things that I've always wanted to do, help people, be the voice for the voiceless, healing people, helping people, being there for people, just those things. I'm going to be able to do that, but in a different way and on a bigger scale. And I just need to realize that, I'm young, things like this happen. It's normal. It's not unnormal to feel this way. It's actually really normal. A lot of people have been going through this. And I hope for the people that have gone through this, I hope that you know that you're not alone, that there are people that you can talk to. If not your family, maybe a therapist, maybe somebody else, maybe your friends, you can talk to people. There are people to talk to. You're not alone. Please don't go through this alone. Please talk to somebody, because when you go through it alone and you bottle it up inside, it slowly kills you. It literally kills you slowly, and it's just not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling to have. And honestly, I'm just looking forward to the future. I don't know what the future brings, but I'm excited. I don't know what it brings, but I'm excited. And I just hope that I live a life of peace and happiness and joy, and that I'm able to pay off my parents' mortgage and to just give them the life that they've never dreamed of, just to give them this extraordinary happy life. I just want to give my family and my parents especially a really good life. I want to live a life of peace and joy and happiness. I want to do something that's going to give me purpose and that's going to make me happy for the rest of my days until the Lord comes back or until I die. And I just realized that bio is just not that. It's not going to give me that, and there's nothing wrong with feeling that way. There's nothing wrong about it. There's nothing wrong about admitting that the field that you're currently in is just something that you don't want to do, and it's just something that you're not good at, and it's just something that you're not meant to do. Like, I just felt so ashamed and so embarrassed to admit that biology is something that I'm not meant to do. I felt so ashamed and embarrassed because I felt like people would be like, oh my gosh, like you went into, like, I felt like people would be like, oh, so you went to school to be a bio major, but you couldn't even do that. So you couldn't be a doctor. But I realized I don't give a damn about you people, because y'all literally suffering. Like, why am I listening to what you're saying when you're literally going through worse? And even though you're going through worse right now, I choose to treat you with kindness. Because kindness is everything, guys. Like, you want to comfort me, comfort me. I don't care. I just figured out that I can't do something, and I choose to not dip, but I choose to leave gracefully and to do something that better serves me. I don't want to do something that's gonna make me lose my mind, my soul, my body, whatever. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that. No, never. Okay, nunca, nunca, no. And I've also realized that comparison. Not even realized, but comparison is a thief of joy. When you compare yourself to other people, you slowly lose yourself and you slowly lose your mind. And I've been doing that, and I've been trying to realize that that's a bad thing. Don't be doing that, because you're gonna go crazy. Because I used to compare myself to other people. I'm like, yeah, oh my gosh, like this person is so smart. Like, ugh. I used to be like, oh my gosh, shame. All y'all people are so smart. Like, everybody's gonna graduate in 4 years. Like, ugh, everybody's so smart, and I'm just here stupid. I don't know nothing. I can barely do math. I'm horrible at chemistry. Bio doesn't come either to me. Ugh, I'm so stupid. I'm so dumb. Everybody is excelling and is doing so well, and everybody has it figured out, and I'm just stuck here. When that's far from the truth. A lot of people are struggling. Some people are going to be doing their fifth or sixth year. Not like math does not come easily to everybody. Chemistry does not come easily to everybody. Some people are struggling more than me. Some people are going through worse, And I just realized that everybody's going through a different, everybody's going through something different, and that's okay. Not everybody is at the same pace, and I need to realize that I'm not in competition with anybody else but myself. I went to university for myself, not for other people. Not to focus my eyes on the prize. And just comparing yourself to other people, even in different aspects of life, whether it's social media, you will go on social media and you see these people and you're like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty, she lives such a good life. Well, for all we could know, everything in that house is fake. That's not her real house. That's her auntie's house. Like, for all we know, like, social media is fake. Social media is fake. We should not try to achieve what these people have, We should just be our real, authentic selves and just go on about our lives and just mind our business and do what we want. Because, it's our life. We only have one life, guys. We only have one life. And I choose to live the life that I have in peace and in joy and in prosperity and with purpose and with meaning, and not in depression and being miserable and feeling bad for myself and being insecure and being, I don't choose to live like that. I choose to be happy. I choose to be happy. I want to be happy. I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be annoyed. I don't want to be miserable or depressed all the time. I don't want to do that. I want to be joyful. I want to be happy. I want to be at peace. That's all I want. That's all I need. That's all I need. And I have found peace in a way. I have found peace. Even though my life has been very bored. Why am I still doing air quotes? My life has been boring. It's been boring. It's been uneventful. But honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. Cause it's so peaceful. I mean, we should just sit back and relax. I don't have people calling me, texting me. Oh my gosh, Joanna, this person, this about you, this, that. I don't have time for this. I have really bad stress levels. I get stressed really easily. I don't have time for this. So this peaceful life I have, I enjoy it. I love it, and I just know that I'm gonna be living. I'm gonna, have a nice, peaceful, joyful, beautiful life. I will. I will be living a long life. I know you, Joella, tomorrow's not promised. You don't know. I know. I will be living a peaceful, beautiful, long life. If my grandmama has lived till she's 87, my grandma's 87 and she's still alive, and she can walk, she can talk, she can cook, she can clean, she can dance, she can sing, she can laugh, then so can I. And she has teeth, guys. Not dentures. She has her real teeth, okay? Her real teeth. Her skin as soft as a baby's skin. Face youthful, full of love, full of laughter, full of joy. My grandpa, I don't know how old he is, but he's in his late 80s. Smarter than Einstein. Smart. Mobile. Wise. Great man. Great man. Yeah, so I, too, achieve to live as long as they have. Yes. And whoo, guys, that felt real good. I feel really good. I feel wow. I feel relaxed. Talking really does help, but it would have been better if I talked to somebody. But talking about these things helps. It makes things better. But yeah, know that you're not alone. Know that you're not alone. Know that there are people that you can talk to about these things or about things in general. Know that people are going through the same thing as you, if not worse. Okay? Know that it's okay to not know what you want to do in your life. It's okay. Everybody has gone through that. We've all gone through that. It's okay not to know what you want to do in life. It's okay to no longer find joy or happiness in the thing that you worked so hard for. It's okay. And it's sad to admit, but it's okay. It's okay to no longer want to do the major that you chose. It's okay. It's okay to not do it. It's okay to not want to do it anymore. It's okay. It's not being a coward, and it's not giving up. It's choosing yourself. It's choosing yourself. It's choosing yourself. It's choosing peace of mind. It's choosing, your mental health. Because if you'd stayed, you'd not be okay, girl. You'd not be okay. It's okay to not know what you want to do. It's okay to not want to do your major or your minor anymore. It's okay to not know what you want to do. It's okay. It's normal. It's a part of growing up. It's a part of being human. It's fine. And just know that people are always here to talk to you. You're not alone. I'm telling you guys, you're not alone. One big sister to another. One girl to another. One woman to another. One queen to another. My black queens and my other queens who aren't black. We're not alone. whatever faith you follow, you're not alone. God is here for you, your friends, your family. Even if you don't have a good relationship with your family, there are other people you can talk to. There are services you can find online, and you can talk to them and they can help you. I was gonna say you could talk to your, like, I don't know, what is it, your service at school, but some people don't have good services at school, so I'd say talk to a licensed professional, you know, a therapist, somebody. Speak to somebody, please. And then on that positive note, thank you guys so much for listening to my existential crisis. I don't know how to say that word, but thank you for listening to this little video of mine. Thank you for listening for my controversy. Thank you for listening to this. Thank you for listening to this little crisis of mine, this crisis of identity. Yeah, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Just thank you. Thank you for watching this video. Comment down below, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and until next time. Bye.
You can trust in me. I can. You said